European Racing Organization's Season 10 is well and truly coming, and with it, we're having major regulation changes. The rules have been completely changed to improve the racing, organization or stewarding process. And starting today, we'll guide you through every chapter of racing regulations to help you understand how they are going to be applied since Season 10 onwards. Today, we'll be having a look at the part of the race that happens before a race. Formation Lap. If you are interested in signing up to European Racing Organization's Season 10, the link to our Discord server is in description. This part of racing regulations in Euro is actually a pretty short one. It just contains 3 points, but these are vital to have a good formation lap without any issues going on. First off, we've got the regulation that says that all drivers are required to complete the formation lap, and it is not allowed to skip it in order to be sent back to the grid in any way, either with colliding with someone or just doing a proper race or cutting every single corner. The drivers are expected to maintain their grid position, but if a driver had a spin and went further back in the field, he needs to maintain that new position for the rest of the formation lap. And those drivers who are behind the spun driver may overtake him as long as the driver who has spun has not recovered to the track just yet fully. Say you are just minding your own business on the formation lap, comes the, for example, turn 12 in Brazil, and you suddenly find yourself spinning. The drivers behind you may overtake you, as long as you have not recovered the full pace yet. Looking at steward guidelines for this rule, skipping the formation lap is awarded 2 license points, and unreasonable overtaking during the formation lap is penalized by 1 license point for each overtake. Simply don't go for a gap during the formation lap. Next rule is about warming up the tires properly, as R2.2 says that drivers must not drive dangerously by weaving excessively or suddenly slowing down in front of someone. Drivers are expected to keep a safe distance to the car ahead without creating an unnaturally big gap. So in short, keep yourself within a queue, not too big of a distance between each other, say like 5-6 car lengths is fine, and don't necessarily weave throughout the entire track with. Make sure that the driver behind you may expect what are you doing with your tires. Stewarding guidelines for this rule say that dangerous or erratic driving equals with 2 license points, and if you fall back by more than 10 car lengths behind the car in front of you during the formation lap, it is 1 license point. And quite the obvious rule 2.3 says that no collisions may occur during the formation lap. Major consequences? 2 penalty points for causing a collision under formation lap conditions, and also cold tires at the start of the race. We know the formation lap has been turned off in league racing in F1 22, as there was a common glitch that the tire temperature would reset back to 70 degrees regardless of how warm the tires were right before the drivers lined up on the grid. However, with F1 23 we hope this glitch is fixed and we'll be able to use formation lap all over again. If so, these rules apply. If not, we're just going straight into action and the part 3 of racing regulations, which is called racing, the most important one. But that is subject for tomorrow, and if you've enjoyed this video, then you can like and subscribe to the channel, as this greatly helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you're interested in ERO Season 10 racing, link to our Discord server is in the description.